Happy Thursday, everybody. Hi, Tover. Hi, Cradle. Cradle's the second stream for today. I did a German one earlier. So we raided to Cozy after my Twitch stream. And let's see. I've been in the game yesterday only to check Scrooges and look for my moonstone chest and buy a few things from the premium shop. But I haven't looked into any quests yet on this account. I did it in German already, so I know what to do. We will see how fast we get through Scull Rock. So I bought the Neverland River Kit and the Casita Walls. And Star Path for the second row of duties. So it says talk to the Forgotten. I haven't placed the pillars back, so it seems like you don't have to have the pillars on the island to get the quest. You just have to have them there once. So let's talk to the Forgotten. Hi Soso, I'm glad you're here. I found this feather I want to show you. The guys in Discord taught me how to find the last music note. Oh, that's good, Cradle. It's a feather I found near Scull Rock. I wonder who it belongs to. I think whoever owned this feather put it there for us to find. So they're playing a game with us? Let's go investigate Scull Rock and see what we can do. So how is everybody, and what did you name your Forgottens? What do we do now? I'm not sure. We will figure it out. You and I have been through a lot together. This is just one more adventure. Exactly. And this place, doesn't it bring back memories? I definitely feel something. I remembered playing here as a child, laughing and having fun. It feels like I never grew up. I can remember now. I was at peace. Me too, it was perfect. And what about now? How do you feel? I feel safe. Things are good now. The villagers accept me for who I am. Though I know I still need to work on accepting myself. Is there anything I can help you? Well, there's one thing. I think it would be nice to have a real name. Oh, that's a great idea. We need to find you a great one. So you will help me? Of course, I have a name already. And I think I need to close the window because it's a bit loud for myself. So give me 1 second for that. So my name for the English account is Soso, so I want to call Forgotten Purpley. Like so. Because she's the purple me, and I would stumble over anything else. I've tried it. Credibly named her after a few my consent Ashler, but I changed it just to Ashler. That's nice too. Purpley, it's perfect, Cecily. It feels like me. On my German account, so my main account, I call or named Forgotten Lila Soso, so it's Purple Soso. And here it's Purpley. They changed a bunch of buttons. Let's see. Change image format. Kind of like so. Did you feel something strange when we were back at Scull Rock? I think it finally opened. Hi, Owen. How are you? Cecily, it was our happy thoughts. I remember now. The magic of the happy thoughts broke through Scull Rock. We did it. Scull Rock has opened. I can't wait to see what's hiding in there. I hope everybody is enjoying the update in their own pace. I think it's pace. I'm fine too. I'm just enjoying the update, doing a few things here and there. Happy to stream again today. And I really appreciate everybody who came by today, who is here. Let's go into Scull Rock. And hope it doesn't crash, because yesterday it was quite crashy for me on Switch. We shall see. As I did forget to make screenshots yesterday, I'm doing that right now. That's also one of the nice things about having more than one try on the stories. Yes, 3 more weeks till part 2 of Storybook Whale. That's right on. I'm also excited for that. So Sunday's stream will be making or completing quests which are needed for Storybook Whale, and maybe a few more. That's planned for Sunday. So, Suzuli, did you see what I saw? The little lights and that strange shadow? Yes, it was magical. It made me think of a fairy tale or a long forgotten story. And yet, it also felt familiar. Does that make sense? I think so. Way back when we were kids, we used to call those lights pixie dust orbs. They're a funny mix of pixie dust and dreamlight. I remember now. Maybe we should continue exploring. We might find something or remember more. Good idea. I noticed a passage up ahead. I'll go check that out. Meet me there when you are ready. You're pacing yourself with Starpath and Peep Barn. You're annoyed that we don't have bonus. Yep, I'm on you with that, Cradle. I really hope we get bonus Starpath in the future again. Let me really quickly... Well, let's open a few pouches to have a bit more space. Should have done that before, but it's fine. It's not too filled up. One Dream Snaps chest. And another clothing bag. And I think I should equip a companion to have a bit more space. I think I need somebody for, or a critter for digging. I think mini reindeer works for now because the companion can pick up soil, and I hope that clay and soil and stuff counts the same. Yeah. Won't pick up rocks, but it will pick up the clay. That's fine. So let's continue a little bit. And also take that with me. So let's see. Here are 2 more rocks and another something in the ground. It's a lantern. How does it look ahead? Can we keep going? I checked the passage, but there's a gate blocking the way. There must be clues around here to open it, like the rope winches that are around. True, those rope winches can't be here by accident. Did you find anything interesting while you were looking around? Well, I did find this broken lantern. How's an old lantern gonna help us? We can use it to catch pixie dust orbs. Catch pixie dust orbs? Why would we need to do that? Well, this broken lantern doesn't have a place for oil or candles, so maybe we can use the pixie dust orbs to light it. And look, there are 3 rope winches. I bet we'll need 3 lanterns. Brilliant, so we just need to find and fix 3 broken lanterns and catch some pixie dust orbs to put inside them. Exactly, I'll find the broken lanterns and gather what I need to fix them. You keep an eye around here. I'm suspicious of that strange shadow we saw. Let's just, for my own sake, save. Because it was quite crashy yesterday. Legends say to never cross the beam of light, but here we be pirates. We do what we like. Okay. I know there was at least one lantern in the water down here. Only the light of pixies can reveal a sneaky shadow. It's actually 2 lanterns down here. This one and the other one over there. So that one, and let's eat something. And catch that one. Alright, and now I need to catch pixie dust orbs in the village. I think I remember where they were. One was in the glade, one was in the forest, and the third one was in Forgotten Lands, I think. Let's see. Yep, there is one. That one. Let's go to the forest. So I want to go shopping after I unlock Peter, because I've heard that you won't get new furniture before you unlock him, but I'm not sure if that's true. So I kind of want to test that. Shopping will be after I unlock Peter. Let's go to Forgotten Lands and see if I remember correctly. Here it is. Okay, I've got all of those. Let's repair the broken lanterns. Functional items and 3 pixie dust lanterns, please, and thank you. And that did the let's get crafty or get crafty thing from Star Path. Did it save? It did. Okay. Let's go back to the beach. And into Scull Rock for the second time. And all the way back up to purpley because we need to get this area lit up. One goes here. Next one goes here. And the last goes over here. Now we have a light in this area. Let's get the light. All lights all to one area over there. I think. Oh. There was the shadow once. Let's trap him. Here we go. Hi, Shadow. Hello, Shadow person. What exactly are you? It seems he can't reply verbally, Soso. Looks like he wants us to follow him, though. What should we do? We have to follow him. I agree. Alright, let's do this. Shadow person, lead the way. He isn't going anywhere. Why does he look kind of frustrated? I don't think he can move freely without the lights from one of the lanterns. We need to move the lanterns, one of the lanterns, so that the shadow can move with us. Yes, but don't forget, he gets stuck in place if we shine all 3 lights on him. Right, let's do this. Let's talk to the Jade Skulls. Hello. Our voodoo slept or eternal slumber. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get deeper into Scull Rock. The shadow is helping me. Shadow? If the shadow is helping you, you're in for a treat. What can you tell me about it? Why, the shadow there belongs to, maybe you oughta see him for yourself. Will you help me at least? Of course. But first you have to answer our riddles. Didn't think you could pass for free, did ya? I guess not. We can't risk being hornswoggled, can we? Alright, let's get this started. What's the first riddle? I'm used to explore the waters and shores, a swaying home atop a sea foam. What am I? A pirate ship? I'm a winch creature, small and bright, with magic dust to grant you flight. Don't be fooled. I've scorched twice my size. Dare to doubt. That's just unwise. What am I? A pixie. I'm an instrument of wind, and for him I always play, as he laughs and grins to lead the way. What am I? A pan flute. You've answered all our riddles, but were you correct, Florian? Indeed. You've knowledge of the important things, do you? You're free to go through. And on we go. Just forgot I'm hanging out with baby reindeer. Let's remove all of that so that baby Sven has something to do. Looks like we're stuck again. We have to keep looking around. There must be a way to continue forward. We won't pick up rocks, but sand and clay and stuff like that. And I've got 5 clay for that. Let's pick up all the things and talk to Purpley again. Hey Purpley, I broke those glowing rocks and found something interesting. First of all, this rope winch was embedded in the rock. Not sure how, but I bet that will come in handy. There's also a pixie dust orb dropping pixie dust. The pixie dust has a special kind of magic. It can make things fly. That's amazing. Having something that can cause things to fly would be really handy. Let's follow the pixie dust orb and see where it's going. I'll pick up any pixie dust that drops along the way. Now that we've made it not quite all the way to the top yet, but quite up, we need to go down again. To follow the pixie dust orb. And here we go with the rope winch. Unlock another door. On we go. That's rock. That's not something so many will pick up. So let's see. Another pixie dust. And here's another rock. The thing with the critters is that they are kind of slow. see. Here's another treasure. Let's see, here's another treasure chest. Still missing. Here we go. Pixie dust and orb. Didn't it just go through there? Wow. We need to go around. Use the pixie dust to make something flying Scull Rock. First of all, I need to get out of here. It's even more confusing than Vitalis mines. I think it might be this way. Yeah. And let's make the ship fly. I wish it wouldn't stop glowing, but it is how it is. Let's eat something and continue. There are a few more of those rocks, and we will need to turn the barrels later. Also, that gave us a ladder down there. We don't have to run around or from all the way down, all the way up all the time. Did you notice the birds around? They all have symbols on them. I wonder what they do. Probably another puzzle to solve. I was thinking the same. Whoever set up this in Sky Rock has a lot of time on their hands. I wonder how long they've been down here. Who knows? Hopefully we will find out soon. Symbols on the barrels must mean something. I wonder if the symbols are meant to be matched up. I hope so many little pixie are on one side of each barrel, while a bell, a clock, and a shadow are on the other side. Interesting. I'll take a closer look on the barrels. If we can turn them around, we can try to match up the symbols with another. So it's Pixie or Tinker over here, and then the bell over there. Then we have the hook here and the clock over there and the needle here, and the shadow is, I think, over there. Let's turn the other ones. that's the clock to the hook. We have the shadow. Might have pointed the needle one too far. Let's see. It's working great. And then we have the bell to line up with Tinker. Like so. Let's find the key to the captain's cabin. It's here. And we need to get down here to interact with the door and the captain's cabin key. It's kind of a weird spot to enter. It's a bit in front of the door. So let's see, what do we have here? It just seems to require a key. Here's another rope winch. So let's go and get that in place. This direction. Almost in the wrong direction. Let's see. This rope winch goes here. And let's turn it. And there is the shadow again. The shadow is gesturing. What does he want? Look like he's pointing to that wall covered in musical notes. I love music. I bet I can read those notes. Almost. Me too. I'm not sure I recognize the song though. Some things of the notes don't make sense. Some are lit up, some and others aren't. Let's look around for a hint on what to do next. I think you're right, Soso. Look, there's a strange glow over there. I think it's a music note. Come on, let's follow it. And also take the key with you. Let's catch that note. And pick up the memory. So near the treehouse, in the castle, in Scull Rock, and in the cave where we first met Ursula. And let's get all of those just to have them collected. Unlock and search the captain's chest. That's why we took the key with us. Now we can open this chest. And have another memory. find the way up here now. This pirate map has an X mark just off the Sky Rock. That's something important. Can be found there. I heard this tune as a child. I was in the Forgotten Lands, the first dice, Dazzle Beach, and the Dream Castle. If I search my memory, I can see exactly where they are. Maybe we should split up to cover more ground. Good idea. I find the missing glowing musical notes using these clues. You check anywhere else in case our guesswork is wrong. One more thing, Soso, I'm not sure catching the notes will always be as easy as chasing them around. I bet there's another game we have to play, like the lanterns and the barrels and Skull Rock. Good luck. Yeah, that's true. Let's go ahead and save. Just for my own sake. And then let's see. I need to go down here and check the jade skulls again. Because they have one up there. I see you have one of the glowing musical notes. I'm going to need that. Nothing comes for free, you know. Is this going to be more riddled? Yeah, smart one, yeah. I just have one riddle for you, if you're there. Let's do it. Like stars in the sky. Speaking of stars in the sky, we got stars in the sky on the Switch now. So, like stars in the sky, from rings does it fall. Happy we fly, it's magic for all. Pixie dust. You've answered the riddle, but were you correct? Aye. True luck or not, you answered right. Here's the glowing musical note. Thanks for that. On we go. Yes, we have stars on the Switch now. Let's see if I turn down graphics to the actual time. Because it's 6 p.m. for me, or past 6 p.m. Might be able to see a few stars already. If not, I need to put on 2 hours probably. But we've got stars. I'm so happy about that. Also that it's or that we got the stars on regular Switch, or in my case the OLED as well, and it's not something locked for Switch 2 players. Here we go, stars. It takes like a split second to load them, and if you look very far away there are no stars, but if you run into that direction you will get the stars. And I wanted to test out one thing with the camera. Since we got a bunch of new toggles, there was one saying character lighting. Does that make a difference? I don't see a difference really much. What does highlights do? Oh, that's nice. So highlights works better for me than character lighting. Focus is kind of just making everything blur. Oh, maybe it's focus blurry and then character lighting? No. Let's turn that back down. Rotation. We can turn pictures now. But why? Why would we need to make an upside down picture? And you can make the light blue more. Or less. 1%, it's kind of making a sharp line on the wall next to me. That's interesting. I don't even know what that word means. Aperture? Aperture? No clue what it's doing either. Oh. It's making me completely blurry? Whatever. So we got a bunch of new toggles in the camera. Nothing new here. Yeah, I think so too, Cradle. There's going to be lots of blinding shots. Like totally overlit. Just way too much light. So let's go to Ariel's island. And dig out this treasure. And back we go. Just to be sure, save again. And let's start with... I need sunset. It's a bit too dark right now. Yeah. Let's start with the cave where we first found Ursula. One more musical note. And another thing to dig up. A little treasure. Let's fish this note. Why won't you let me fish? Game. Am I aiming wrong? Here we go. We've got the second note. Let's continue in Frosted Heights. In the cave where we found Olaf. And I will save every once in a while because I had saving times over 7.5 minutes today on stream, and I don't like that at all. I would need a toggle to set a saving time interval, kind of, so that it constantly saves every what you set 2 minutes or so, because within 2 minutes you don't lose that much game progress. Within 7 minutes there's a bunch of stuff happening. Let's let little reindeer pick up a few of the snowballs and grab that note. On we go to the Dream Castle. Let's teleport to the plaza, just because I'm a bit too lazy to run. And into the castle we go. Let's catch that one. And the last one is in Forgotten Land. Let's fast travel to Forgotten Lands, and somewhere around the treehouse should be another note. I think it was to dig up. Let's see, I do have quite a few decorations around here. Let's hope I can find it somewhere. Probably I'll need it a bit brighter. Go back to 3 hours. My Here's another treasure memory. I didn't see that earlier. So, where is my musical note? It's supposed to be around somewhere here. Memories. It only says somewhere in Forgotten Lands, probably. Yeah, I think that's the regular sparkly things. Do I have too many decorations around? Maybe. Let's see, maybe it found a spot somewhere else in Forgotten Lands. Let's go through furniture mode. So it was somewhere around here on my first account, but I don't have any decorations, or barely any, in my first Forgotten Lands. So I might need to remove a few things. Let's see, I have some space to put that house somewhere here. I might be able to dig up those two sparkly spots. Or wasn't it digging? I think it was digging. Let's get those 3 nitrates. Where haven't I looked? I don't know what's here. It's like an invisible wall has appeared. My Forgotten Lands might be too decorated. Or have I just missed that? Where is it? Maybe I need to restart the game. That has helped in the past. I will restart again because it now has a bit more space here and here, so maybe it will bring the music out. That's just wood. And ancient vacuum isn't picking it either. So maybe if I make it a bit brighter and look in with furniture mode once more before I restart, maybe I can find it. I don't really want to rip apart my decorations though. Cradle, was that the same note you were looking for on the Forgotten Lands? I've got one thing I can try. Go into a house and exit. Maybe that helps. But let's save before I do that, because it might crash. The same glowing musical note, because I'm looking for the one in Forgotten Lands, and I think my Forgotten Lands might be too decorated for me to find it. Because yesterday I found it pretty easily because my Forgotten Lands on the first account is barely decorated. I've got a few trees around, that's it. But here it's pretty decorated. And that might be keeping me now. Let's see if entering and exiting a house helps something. If not, I will restart. Because it should be somewhere around here. Maybe I pull out some of the floor paths. Let's see if I take out this chunk and this part and this part. Oh, it's in Forgotten's treehouse. Thanks, Cradle. You saved my butt for restarting. But yeah, makes sense. But there was something else then in front of the treehouse. Yeah, here we go. Guess what? Should have just entered that treehouse. Which should please stop at some point. Gonna catch. I need to eat first. Thanks, Cradle. Totally forgot that. You damn it. Now I've got it. Let's save just to be sure. I really thought it was something to dig up. Nope. Where do I exit here? Yay! No restarting needed now. And I think I'm almost close to being done with the Mystery of Scull Rock. I'm not sure what the other gate is for, Cradle. I just ran to the wrong one. Let's go back to the beach. I think we all haven't been into Forgotten's treehouse. Probably since unlocking. Now let's try that shortcut. Just bring me up. Great. And I think I need to go up here. Now, the side where the captain's cabin is also the side where you need to go up more for the musical part. Okay, properly. I found the glowing musical note. Yeah, we will stop stream once I'm done unlocking Peter because I'm too stupid to read right now. Okay, Purpley, I found all the glowing musical notes. I put them back on the wall. There's also a spot on the music stand to place the pan flute, so I take care of that too. Great. Let's put the notes. The notes here. Interact. Notes here and pan flute here. And then let's rearrange the notes. So this one more. Okay. And then all the way up between the lines and one below. And one more. Activate the pan flute. And there is the shadow again. Made a mess. Quickly, the shadow moved the musical notes around. I think he's playing tricks on us or something. That would be my bet. He's so frustrating. That's one way to put it. We'll have to contain him somehow so we can undo what he's done to the music wall. Well, I found one more broken lantern. If you have some pixie dust orbs left, we can put them together and make another light on the wall. Perfect. Once the pixie dust orb is in the broken lantern, we can use the light to trap the shadow. Let's go. And just to make sure, save once more. Because I kind of have the feeling if I save more, the game crashes less. I think it was a functional item. Pixie dust lanterns. Let's go. Let's see. That needs to go here. And here needs to go the lantern. Then we have 3 lights again to trap the shadow. Let's redo the notes. Oh no, that was wrong. I need to do it all the way around. That goes here and that goes up. One more. Those were all the way up in between the lines and then one below. Activate the pan flute again. And there he is, Peter Pan himself. Peter Pan, I remember you. You do? 'Cause I sure didn't remember you. I never saw you before in my life. Really? We were kids together. I loved watching you fly around. I am pretty swell at flying. You are. It was so fun seeing you swoop around in the sky. Too bad you went and grew up. What's your name anyway? I'm Soso, and well, you've been here in Scull Rock for quite a long time. Have I? Huh. I guess time flies when you're having fun. I guess so. Yeah, you know, even if I might remember you a little, you're too grown up to play with now. I'm a kid at heart. Nah, you're all grown up, heart and everything. And I don't trust grown-ups. What if I prove that I can still have fun? Go on. Let's play a game. If I win, you can come join me and everyone else in Dreamlight Valley again. Sure, let's play a game of hide and seek. Catch me if you can. I know where he is. But there is a fun part about that. Babbly, Peter Pan wants to play hide and seek. He's already taken off to hide. Hide and seek? Why did he want to play that? Things were too grown up now. And honestly, I don't feel like a grown up. I understand what you mean, but I think Peter looks at things pretty literally. So if you're playing hide and seek, where should we start looking? I remember Peter never feared anything, so he'd probably be hiding in the scariest place possible. We should split up to cover more ground. I'll look around in the valley for dark, scary spots Peter might hide in. You can do the same. Good idea. If we have any trouble, let's ask around the valley. Maybe some of the villagers might be able to help find him. And honestly, the only hint you really need is from Olaf. If you get the hint from Olaf, you will be able to find Peter pretty fast. Let's remove the pixie dust trail to get a few dream shards. And I think I will go and talk to Olaf really quickly. Thanks for lurking, Chris. Oh, sorry. Thanks for lurking, Grail. I'll be over in the sister streams in just a few minutes as well. I just want to find Peter really quickly. So I might actually skip talking to Olaf, but if you want to do it on your own, go talk to Olaf. He has the most helpful hint. And I'm just gonna go and find Peter really quickly. I think I'm almost done. Because he's hiding in the dark castle. Oh, you might stay as well then. Ah, thanks for staying, Cradle. It should only take just a few more minutes. Let's enter the dark castle. Let's go up here through this door and through that door. Kind of nice that they left those pixie dust piles in front of the doors we need to find. And here is Peter. Well, you did think you hit well, didn't you? Soso, you found me. I'm impressed. You were easy to find. I was saying maybe you're kinda like a kid. So what do you say? Will you leave Sky Rock and join us in the valley? Sure, I'll join you, Valley, but you're gonna do me a favor. Keep an eye out for my shadow. It's missing again. Well, well. Peter and his shadow. Let's place Peter's house on Sunlit Plateau for now. Because I have some space there and it doesn't bother me there too much right now. Oh, they're delaying the stream. So Scarlet's stream would probably start in 15 minutes. Well, good for me. We can place Peter's house. Let's do that. And then I think I'm gonna give him one or two gifts just to make him the assigned buddy. Okay, I just looked into Discord and they said they're having some technical issues and starting 30 minutes later. That was like Yeah, 14 minutes ago. So I think we should be good. No delay. Wait, what did... Well, then Chris said some bullshit into Discord. I don't see them yet live. Yeah, there is a delay. Okay, good. We're on the same page now. Great. So let's take the last few minutes before the sisters are starting to unlock Peter's house. Give him the snippet catching role, because I need to catch a few more snippets. And then I think I'm done for today. I might also go and talk to Beverly and give her a few gifts to also assign the role. And then I'll be grinding a bit. And on Sunday is the next stream scheduled for questing. Probably Peter and Storybook Vale quests. So that's set for Sunday. And I really hope that the weather doesn't get too bad for me, because if the weather is bad, I won't be able to stream. And here we go, we got a crash. Let's restart and see where it didn't save. It's taking about 1.5 hours to unlock Peter if you had placed the orbs or the pillars with the orbs on Scull Rock Island once before. So friends, stay hydrated with those high temperatures outside. Drink a lot of water and stay in the shadow. That's all I can recommend at the moment. The one time I didn't save manually, it crashed, kind of. So let's see where it crashed. Do I need to go back into the Dream Dark Castle? Yep. I need to go back into the Dark Dream Castle to find Peter again. That's the thing. If you're concentrated doing quests, you forget to save manually, and that's the point where it really would help. If it would have a short, constant saving time interval. It's like 2 minutes, not 7 minutes, 2 minutes. I'm not too mad about losing 2 minutes, but I'm stinky that I need to do that now again. At least it's not that hard, but it's annoying. And here he is. Really not that hard to find. More easy to find. Let's get you into the valley. You'd be Vex? What's Vex? I'm annoyed. If it's the same, we are on the same page. Vex is angry. Yeah, I'm mad about doing that over. Mad, annoyed, angry. It's not really enough to make me angry, but I'm annoyed. Let's put Peter back here, save that shit again, and then I should be done. Just for the sake of it, I'm saving. And let's unlock the house. Yeah, that's also kind of the thing where it's obvious that my first language isn't English. Those tiny words. You have to admit you haven't had any issues since the update, no crashes or anything like that. That's good and nice for you, Graver. Yesterday I had 3 crashes in a 2.5 hour stream. Today I had 2 crashes in 2.5 hour stream, and 1 crash in a 1.5 hour stream. So I'm not getting longer to play than like 1.5 hours, which isn't that bad. Heard of people couldn't play time a while back ago for more than 20 minutes, so 90 minutes is a bunch, but still it's kind of annoying. So here we go. We've got Peter, we've got Purpley. Let's talk to him. This place Sure isn't Neverland, but it looks pretty neat. Something tells me you cause a little mayhem, but only a little. Yeah, this will be lots of fun. Let's talk to Purpley. So Peter Pan's joined us in the valley. Yes, and we finally solved the mystery of Scull Rock. It was so exciting. I'm happy I finally know what's been going on in there this whole time. It was quite an adventure, wasn't it? It was. Thanks for joining me, Purpley. Thank you, Soso. This was a good reminder of what the valley is about. Fun, curiosity, and friendship. Let's talk to Purpley. Do I have something to give her? Not right now. Let's talk. Do you ever feel like no matter how hard you try, you can't find right words to say how you feel? Sometimes feelings can be big and scary and complicated. It's not always easy to put them into words. Yeah. I make up new words all the time. Fridge mop is the new emotion. Sure, if it helps you. Let's talk to Peter. Can I give him something? Not really. Then just talk. Yeah, you know, I do fly as well, just not as high. Those pixie dust things stayed in the valley, and you can remove them later to get new dream shards, which is nice. So I will be making Peter Pan and Purpley both snippet catching so that I can stock up on snippets a bit, and I will make Maleficent a farming buddy and Aurora a mining buddy in 3 weeks. So that's that. Thanks everybody for coming by, saying hi, lurking. Really appreciate everyone who came by today. I think Scarlet should be live in a few minutes, so if you want to check out that, feel free to, let's see if the bot is sending out a link. It does. If you want, feel free to hop over to Twitch as well and see you there. I need to eat first, probably. But we will see or hear each other, read each other on probably Sunday, maybe spontaneously earlier, but I will announce that in my Instagram story. See you next time.